Yo, what's going on, guys? So let's try to break down everything that happened today. So if you guys remember yesterday's video, I talked about I think it was four higher time frame PD arrays that we were delivering from, right? Number one being the daily fair value gap that we were delivering from right here, right? We did not close below it. Still showed a bullish presence to you know hold this and not close below it. I will say. Obviously, I'm recording this a little bit later. So right now we are rejecting this daily bearish prop block up here. You see, we dug into the open of it and rejected. We need to be bullish going into tomorrow. We need to see some kind of like invalidation of this prop block, right? So that's one thing I'm going to be watching. But going back to what I was talking about, daily FVG, right? And then we have a daily order block sitting here that we also delivered from, as well as if we go to the weekly chart, it's also what? It's also a weekly order block that we're delivering from. So daily, weekly. Remember I said like it's gonna be tough for for shorts to work going through these weekly, daily, and these higher time frame, you know, PD arrays that are going to, hold price up. So as well as remember the 4-hour FEG. Look how price still held that. Remember we held just the bottom of it, came down. We got like a little. Remember what I say on turtle soups, right? Like turtle soups always consist of either a restab or a failure swing. Look how we go up here, reject, and then we come back down. We get a failure swing on this low. Everyone's short, thinking, oh, we're going back to this daily low. Nope. And then we end up going up higher. So the one thing to take out of this, remember we're delivering from daily, weekly OBs right now, but we are running into that daily bearish prop block where we're currently rejecting with this wick right now. Um, Another thing to note today. Obviously, we made 4-hour order block, 4-hour order blocks here. Came back, it closed above. This is like a big order block here. Price comes down, retest it, and now we're going up higher. So if we close above this, I think we're bullish going into tomorrow because this is basically going to be a 4-hour propulsion candle. And I think remember all these highs that are like up here, all these daily highs that are up here, all these smooth highs are going to be the target. And I think this up here at that 618. I think this is the daily high right here at 626. I think this is going to be the candle that we're going to the price level that we're going to attack. Remember a couple days ago we had this down candle and everyone was screaming, "Oh, the world's ending!" Blah blah blah. Nope, we're just stuck in this daily, weekly range, right? Where we're just we take a daily high, we go to a daily low. We take a daily high, we go to a daily low. In this case, we just go down to a daily order block, weekly order block. We're just stuck in this range. Hopefully, NFP on Friday takes us out of that. So and then remember yesterday we were kind of looking for 50%, right? We were looking for 50% of this. We didn't quite get it. We get a failure swing back down, hit 50%. I'm about to break this down this morning. There's a beautiful, beautiful trade here, as well as a beautiful trade up here today as well that we took too. But watching this, to see if we get a 4-hour prop block. Get a prop block. I think 512 is easily in the cards, and then up to 526 for tomorrow. Remember tomorrow. Speaking of tomorrow, Thursday, day prior to NFP, typically a bad day. Lately, it's been usually a pretty good trend day. So we'll just see what tomorrow brings. But I do want to see. I am curious to see if we inverse this 4-hour. If we inverse this 4-hour as well, if we inverse this 4-hour, it's going to validate that prop block, and I think that just pretty much tells us 512 is easily in the cards for our next move up. So today, morning video, I was talking about what? I was talking about this hourly order block, right? I was like, okay, well, we're stuck here. We're still rejecting this hourly FEG. We came back down. So what happens? We reject this hourly fair value gap. But what do you notice? Like if you go to a smaller time frame, this is ends up being a dealing range to where we take a low, close above a high, and then we get a 50% down. That kind of happens in here, but I'll show you. This was this morning when I made the video. Yeah, we're just tapping off. Look how we've respected the body here. The morning move comes back down. We're still holding this hourly order block, and I believe ES was as well. Yeah. So notice ES was also holding that hourly order blocks. Look how these things hold. Remember, I put a post out today, and I'm talking about if we form an hourly order block that is formed off the bounce from the weekly and the daily order blocks that I just showed you. These are very high probability. These are like an inverse going off of 50%, or an inverse FEG going off like a daily FEG. It's like a double confirmation that okay, price now wants to move higher. So look, we make the order block, we come back down, we retest it. As long as we hold here, it's telling us price is bullish. So first target obviously would have been 357, right? 357 is 50% from this high to this high. Remember, we tried to do along to that yesterday, and we got stopped to break even. Notice today how price held. Everyone got bearish here, right? Everyone's like, "Oh no, we're dumping." No, just turns out to be what 50% down to here, fills in the hourly FEG, the 4-hour FEG, and then we end up pushing higher. So let's break this down to what happened this morning. There's two nice trades that we took today. So let's go to, let's try to find it here. So this morning, this was the trade, I believe. Yes, it was. So 5 minute doesn't really show it. We'll go down to a 1 minute chart here. So this was 9:30 this morning. What do you notice? This is our 1 minute break of structure, right? We have we have a high here that sends us to a brand new low. So as soon as we close above this is our break of structure, right? So at this point, we're looking for price to move up. We're looking for any kind of 50% retracement to some kind of uh, PD array that is supporting price. Don't see really a 1 minute FEG here on the 1 minute. What do you see? You have a 1 minute breaker block sitting right here, held price. Let's go down to the 5 minute. 5 minute. Let's see if I can find it here on the chart. Oh yeah, I guess it lines up here, right? And look where that lines up. Digs right into, well, if I can draw a line right, digs right into this 5 minute. So we hit the 1 minute with the 1 minute breaker. We hit a 5 minute FEG. I believe it was a 15 minute FEG too. We hit 50% down. We hit a 5 minute order block. We hit a 1 minute breaker. The thing is the 15 minute FEG as well. And then look, we tap into it, and then what happens? What do you expect? If you're bullish, you expect that to hold price, right? And look where else we were delivering from. We're also delivering from 50% of the move down. So just when you get some kind of move like that, it just and it holds. Price is, if it's bullish, that's going to hold, and you're at least going to go up to the next high right here, right? So and usually like this is a failure swing, this is a failure swing. So your actual draw is probably up here because what? Failure swings do not really hold as much liquidity as the actual swing that they failed to take. Because everyone's like, oh, this high got it failed to get taken by this high, this high should not get broke. And then what? When you finally take the liquidity, which the liquidity we took, look, we took Asia lows were already swept. These were London lows right here. Those were sweep those, and then we push up higher. So that was that today. The big trade we took today was this. Everyone was expecting shorts here. Everyone's like, "Oh my gosh, we're dumping." We were dumping with a ton of speed here. I will admit it even got me, but we alerted this. We took this for 60 points. Once we got this kind of move off 50%, right? We got 50%. Earlier in the day we got like a 5 minute 50% down, but we didn't get the big swing down. We didn't get the hourly 15-minute big swing down. You see, we finally got that. We get strong displacement up, showing us price is a probably bullish here. And then what? We get, so we know we hit 50%. We get this big wick here, right? This becomes your 1 minute order block. But what do I say about order blocks? So we know we're already 50%. I'll delete that. 1 minute order block here. Well, the body's so small. We're gonna watch the wick, and I'm watching this, and I'm watching this. I'm like, is if we respect the wick of this 1 minute order block here, I'm going to look for any kind of inverse or a long setup to take up to the upside. And I'm like, okay, well, this 1 minute inverse looks pretty clean here. We end up getting the close above here. We take a long at 18,335. And where can we target? Well, we know we have equal highs sitting up here at that 18. I'm not going to try to draw it perfect here. We have these equal highs up here at the 18,398 level. Look at that. We go up there, wicket right right after the close. Boom, take profit, and then we kind of die off. Obviously, we're pumping up here in the after hours for some reason here. I haven't seen much, but that was the beautiful trade here. We caught almost 100 points in alerts today, so that play was nice. But that's what I'm looking at going into tomorrow. I want to see. I guess I really didn't go over too much for tomorrow. I do think this is the draw going into tomorrow. These hourly equal highs. That's what price is showing us right now. The way we're just reaching up here. If we can get over that daily prop block and show disrespect for that, 513 looks good. Relative equal highs here on the hourly look like they could be the next draw, as well as at those highs you also have a previous day high sitting at 18,511, so it makes sense. We have a daily high, and we have hourly equal highs just above that. Two spots that end up being strong points for liquidity to be swept. So that's it for NQ. I think we're bullish going into tomorrow for now. ES, pretty much same thing. This is the high I'm watching for on ES. I want to see ES push over. It looks like we dug into this hourly FVG here. You want to see ES push over this. See ES push over 5287. I think it's a clear path up to 5300 going into tomorrow, assuming this hourly FVG that's going to form here in an hour holds. So with that, hope you guys have a great day. Hourly OBs held, and we'll catch you guys tomorrow.